Greetings and salutations.
Salutations and greetings.
Big Dan, Rodan. I'm coming to you live from the 215. Your comic book connoisseur, your Somali of sci-fi and superheroes, here to welcome you to the Blerd Bar. I'm not by myself. Khalil is back.
Oh, me. Hi, guys.
Say words.
What's going on, you guys? It is your boy. I am the Master Caster, the connoisseur of sorcery, and the ethereal author. It is your boy Khalil, Lil the Creative, or Trafalgar D. Lil, however you know me. Thank you again to the Blerd Bar. I love coming here. Apparently, I'm not a guest anymore. So.
Nope, he's family. Get your own cup.
Right?
Get your own
That's
cup.
really nice. I feel so special.
Wow, that's cool. I like that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I came up with the last little bit on the spot. So.
All right. The ethereal author.
I like that.
That's okay. Cool.
Tis I, hailing from the land of Sake, Shinobi, and Samurai. The boy is Godzilla personified, last descendant of Yasuke, sub over dub for all anime. Salsa dancing ninja, stay on his toes, got a sake flight ready to go. It's your boy Hawkins Hanzo. Pterosaur.
We are back.
You were the pterosaur. You were here with the pterosaurs.
He was the original.
Yes.
You were at the original pterosaur.
No. I watched that episode and then I made the joke when I came here.
Oh, but
and
it became fetch happened at that moment.
Yeah, and I appreciated that because it was, I don't know, that episode was hilarious, and I appreciated that you guys responded to me the way that you did when I made that joke reference. That was very inclusive.
It's very bonding.
Yeah, that was a hell of a bonding moment.
You know, once you're here, the first time you're a guest, right? Like that
now I'm a
time,
barfly.
Ascended.
Wow, I'm an ascended barfly.
Yeah. Weird question. All right, got you. Would you rather have a superpower where you can instantly summon any black superhero or character from history to help you in any situation, but they have all of their own distinct personalities and attitudes, or have an infinite supply of all your favorite black-owned comic books, manga, or graphic novels, but every time you finish one, a random character or plot line from the book becomes a real-life part of your world, whether you want it or not?
That is a simple answer for me. That is a very simple answer.
Go ahead and answer.
I'm going to take actually summoning the hero or the historical figure for 500. And the reason for that is I'm going to answer this as a writer. I have identified that there are certain story elements that are iconic to most stories to make them good, because we are also nurtured by these stories that we have seen iconic, redundant patterns in stories that we know are good and like. So if it were any random type of plot line for a villain or hero, most of them are traumatic. Think about the heroes that you love. Think about manga or anime heroes or comic book heroes. Name one that doesn't have a traumatic origin story. I would rather take the hero or the historical figure who has all the skills, the mindset, the assets, the abilities to know how to use them. Granted, a random plot line could come forward that gave me superpowers.
Right.
It could also fry me like the Flash did before he got his powers. Or it could give me living cancer like Wade Wilson and end up making me Deadpool. That'd be great, but it'd also be living with cancer. You know what I'm saying? So
what about what's his name? He's a time traveler. He's a superhero in this time period, but it's because he's just using technology from like way
Booster Gold.
Booster Gold, that's his name.
It gets dramatic for him, but almost.
Booster
Gold.
I was like right there.
When I was thinking about it, I was like, maybe Booster Gold.
Yeah.
but
He's
nah.
the rich kid of superheroes. I feel like.
Oh, he's privileged to the max because he was like, he's nobody in his timeline.
Yeah.
And then comes back and is like, I'm gonna make a name for myself.
Right.
Here.
Ooh, I'm about to make a name on that.
Right. Ooh, I'm
Today,
about to make a name for
today
myself.
is literally this era.
And no. But
That's why I'm staying away from the plot
yeah,
lines.
it might be an influential person or something like that. The problem is like if I pick Harriet Tubman, like
Bang, bang.
right, immediately she's like, you just walking around here. Is there, like, right. Like the existential threat in her mind is like, that man just winked at me. Pop. Hey,
Yeah.
Harriet, wait.
But you can
Wait.
summon anybody. So
I
you don't
could.
you don't have to be her.
It don't have to
What's
be her.
that?
But
That's
I
the
feel like-
avatar who's like always throwing hands.
Kyoshi.
Yeah. You don't gotta get
Harriet
Kyoshi
Tubman,
involved.
the
Like,
Kyoshi warrior of our ancestors.
yeah.
She might be.
Harriet Tubman and Kyoshi would probably bond.
Comparison of Harriet Tubman and Kyoshi from Avatar. I did not know this is where this was headed.
That's the vibe, though. That's the vibe. She is Kyoshi.
Oh my goodness. That's one of those shirts that has like anime and like a rapper.
Yes.
That's like Harriet Tubman and Kyoshi. I would
We
cop
gotta
that
get. We
shirt.
might have to cop that. We
That's
gotta
merch.
make that. We gotta make that happen.
Man.
That would be dope.
Like her at.
It'd be like
Her
salt and
them,
pepper.
like toasting the glass at the Blerd bar because they're two kindred souls bonding over a drink.
The you give her like the head wrap we've seen her in iconically,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then he dressed up as Kyoshi, but got that thing on her.
Like instead of a fan.
Got that thing, the
That's
blicky,
hilarious.
the musket, you know, rack them. Take 7 minutes to.
I would watch that buddy cop film. though.
Welcome to the Blerd bar.
That buddy cop anime.
Yo,
That would
I'd be all about it.
crazy.
yeah.
Because it'd be on site all the time.
Harry will be a good tracker. Nobody will be able to get away.
We
with
got
it.
what's the Boondocks creator?
Oh.
Oh my
Because
god.
you gotta get him. Why can't I remember his name?
Is it
between
Richard?
Kyoshi, the Avatar, and Harriet Tubman. This is where this went.
Richard, what's his name?
What was the original question?
It was a would you rather.
Yeah.
Yeah. Plot line or
Aaron Magruder.
Aaron Magruder. Whoa.
You
I was
said
way
Richard.
off.
I was like,
way off.
It
way
was the
off.
McRuder.
That's what it was.
RNC.
Sure. Yep. There
we
it
got
is.
there. We figured it out. You take the
Oh, yeah,
4.
there it
There it
You
is.
take the 4. Carry the
And,
1.
You know,
Richard.
there it is.
Look, black people math.
Yeah.
And
But,
Yeah, but what would your answer be?
I would also choose the
Yeah.
superhero or somebody from historical fiction. Like,
Because all of their mannerisms.
yeah,
if I'm choosing,
We're
an
not the
expert, it's for a
problem.
reason.
right. That's the problem.
Anyone, like, maybe a few of them, right? Like, you don't get some of them.
I think it depends on how petty I feel like being. Like
Some-
you
some
catch
of
me
the
on the
Malcolm X?
wrong day.
Yeah.
Nah, Bronze Tiger, Mr. Terrific,
yeah.
Blue Marvel. Well, not Blue Marvel because he all justified and like I'm not gonna do nothing petty. But Bronze Tiger, he might meet me
He
with some
might.
petty stuff and be
He
like,
might.
"Let's do this."
Yeah.
Luke Cage, maybe. Ooh, Cottonmouth. Cottonmouth would definitely be on some petty stuff.
Well, yeah. Cottonmouth from the TV show.
I guess because
Yeah.
that's the only thing I know
Yeah.
of.
Let's say that one.
Really?
Yeah.
What's wrong? What's wrong with Cottonmouth?
Family friendly version.
I don't have time.
Okay.
Honestly, I don't even got the energy. This is what it is. It's been a long day. I'm just trying to get to the end of it. You know, I want to talk about that right now.
Okay. But yeah, no, definitely.
We got drink. Cocktails.
We got
Technically.
drink.
Yeah.
Here we have Rally Gin for one and all American gin, 90 proof batch alcohol 45%. This is black owned, so
Hey.
we're doing
Love
all
that.
black everything this episode. So I'm gonna let you guys pour it, and then once you've
You mean
poured
Tim, not
it,
me. I'm not a clear guy.
okay, you've
Okay.
decided to not. Okay,
Yeah.
that's fair.
Like the nose,
I
right?
will.
Oh, you gonna smell it though?
Yeah, you gotta try to scent. You know what I mean?
He's like, I sniff it.
I sniff it. I put my nose in it, but I won't lick it though.
I never said that.
Definitely floral.
Actually,
Floral
yeah,
notes.
that's-
I'm with it.
You going no?
no, never that. Never that.
Respectfully, no.
Nah.
Respectfully, no.
He's like, nah, not at all. Actually, I'm gonna pour me some, and then I'm gonna
close it.
and
I had to close it.
then I'm gonna read the
Oh.
back, and then
I hope you
Daniel,
don't like it because I'm gonna keep it.
and then Daniel, you can tell us what you think about it.
Yeah.
Even though it feels like you're kind of already doing it.
Oh, I'm biased
Put-
already.
Put your pants back on. Black owned Raleigh Gin is handcrafted and micro distilled in small batches to maintain a unique tasting experience like nothing before. This is our expression of gin where the minority is the majority.
Yep.
Using 12 premium botanicals and Italian juniper berries, we've crafted a unique tasting gin for contemporary palates. Raleigh Gin is vapor infused with purposely selected spices, ginger root, and pepper. Sip it slow or mix it in your favorite cocktail. Cheers.
Yeah.
That was interesting.
So,
Yeah, boy.
Tell me what
Raleigh
you
Gin.
think.
Yeah.
Dan.
Oh, botanicals to the max. I love it.
Really?
The floral notes, the juniper shines through immediately. It's almost citrusy with the botanicals. It's the ginger root. I'm locked in. This is out of the gins we've had so far here.
You like this?
5. That's a 5 for me.
It's 5. Wow.
Hey, listen. If I had started my drinking journey earlier in life,
You know what?
middle of the day,
So
I'm
you
gonna try it
definitely
because
get
of
the
that glove
pepper.
recommendation.
that pepper shines through.
The pepper comes through, but it's not even like offensive. It's
No.
just like, oh no,
This
there's
is this.
pepper in that.
Would they say contemporary?
Mm-hmm.
I'm with it.
To be honest, I would get this again. This actually comes from Justin.
Shout out to Justin.
Shout
Pew,
out to
pew,
Justin.
pew.
This,
Pew, pew.
it smells amazing.
It's really nice. I would actually, wow, that pepper stays with you. Heated.
Vibing it up.
You know what? I will, but it doesn't need it.
It doesn't.
Nah, you could definitely.
Oh,
like
doesn't
with
need it.
you in that ice, you're probably like you could
Yeah.
probably like be set.
It's
But
up to you.
Yeah,
This is good. It's stronger.
well,
Remember how
90.
90 proof is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But this is so I don't really drink clear, but this is good.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's not gonna make me feel like most clear does. If that
I
makes
feel
sense.
like there's a story there that if you want to unpack, you can, but you don't have
It's
to.
a safe space.
stories.
Just make sure you're talking to the mic.
Stories, experiences.
But the only other thing that I would even put this up against, because it was a gift, we don't know how much it costs, but I'm guessing it's enough. Roku Gin. That was my favorite. This
This beats it out
is
for me.
This is on par. I actually do want to save this, and I kind of want to get a bottle of Roku Gin and
do a
taste them
versus.
like back to back.
Comparison.
That's going to be an interesting episode for us. Just going back and forth. Give me some of the Roku. Give me some of the Raleigh. Give me some of the Roku.
I think they'll be very different because I think the Roku leans more into the botanicals of gin.
This is more juniper and
just spicy.
there's some there's like some modernizing being done.
Right. The ginger root and the pepper. Yeah.
It's good.
I like it.
I'm a fan. I'm a fan.
You said a 5.
I give it a 5. That's my favorite gin so far. And I've had some high end gins.
We've also had some.
We've also had
Snoop
a lot
Dogg
of
gin. Which, you know what? It wasn't. It was the left.
It's the bait and
hook.
switch.
Yeah,
It's the bait and switch. The red herring of it all is how you're like. Because what is it? Snoop Doggo,
Snoop Doggo or something like
Yeah.
that, and then like it smells like strawberry.
Strong strawberries, like manufactured candy strawberries.
Yeah, like you think that this is gonna be like a sweet drink,
and it was,
and it's gin.
All gin.
It's
all
gin.
gin, and you knock it back thinking like this is
because you're smelling it. And you're like, oh, this is gonna be a great time.
No,
like, come here, bitch. It's
like you almost think it's the nose gives Jolly Rancher.
Yeah,
and then your tongue says, "Oh,
this is gin."
Yeah, alcohol.
I drank that the wrong way. because I expected the.
I did not
wrong
drink
thing.
this. I didn't drink this respectfully.
Yeah.
You got waylaid by the taste.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, no, that was a very surprise.
This is good.
That was a nice
I can't
surprise.
wait to come back to that.
Yeah,
And I need to find out where to get it from.
Yeah, I hope it's not just West Coast. That would suck, but I feel like it would be.
I would not be surprised at this like a $50 bottle.
Oof. I could.
I would not be surprised.
Who said this?
High 30s. Huh?
Who recommended this again?
Justin.
Justin got it for us.
Thanks, Justin. Appreciate you.
But yeah, no, that's a good time. All right.
Yeah.
That's it.
I may not even drink my. It's not
not
apple
apple
juice.
juice.
I have to come in for that later.
What this? Or
Yeah.
this?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You know.
Great. Huh.
Keep that thing on me.
How much of this would I do though? Is the question. Right.
I know what I would do with it. I'd take you home. Tell you what.
Wow. But what else are we talking about? Well, oh no, sorry. So we did that. Also, we're going to be talking about this guy's new book,
Why Khalil is here?
and then we're going to be
Very
talking about whatever tickles our fancy. I think we do have something that's going to be coming up. I forget what it is. So that being said,
You're here for
Hey.
a very specific reason.
Hey, what is that reason? I forgot. I got.
You got a book.
you got
Oh,
now
yeah,
you almost got 2 books.
yeah. I write and stuff.
I mean, the first time you're a novice, right? The second time they take the novice part out.
And you're James Patterson.
Ooh, please don't put that on him.
Wow.
I mean, he got it. He got checks.
James Patterson is the Drake of books.
Who?
No.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yep. I
That
stand
was
by it.
disrespectful.
That
Stand by it.
That was disrespectful.
That
I
escalated
stand by it.
so quickly.
James
This is a hill he
Patterson-
was. This is a hill he's gonna die on.
Yeah. I'll die on that
Disrespectful.
hill.
Wow.
He got ghostwriters out the max.
And this is all me. Can I tell you?
Anywho, we're devolving. But you are here.
You are here.
You do have a book, a second book coming out.
Second book.
Yes.
The first book's right there.
That's the first book.
So
Which you have to sign for us, by the way. There's a shark.
I
in there.
would love. I would.
You can do it right now if you
I
want.
could do it right now.
Did.
Wow.
Did.
Wow. I'm amazed.
Did.
This is gonna be an awkward phase where I'm actually quiet for the first time because I'm
Did.
focused on what I'm writing. Don't get used to me being quiet.
Did.
Yeah. Your face is on the back of that book. That's crazy.
Holy crap! This is really me.
Yeah.
In case you didn't know.
In case you didn't know.
You know.
Like if they
Uh,
put a white person's face on the back of there, you'd be like, "Who's that
would
guy?"
Be hilarious. Disrespectful as hell.
Oh,
But
I would
hilarious.
burn
I
this shit
mean,
down.
All your characters
You're
are
left-handed.
I am very much lefty.
So am I.
Yeah, we're gonna take over the world one day. We're just not gonna tell anybody that
Nope.
we're gonna do it and secretly run Skynet.
We're gonna let the right-handed people think that they're in charge.
But we're special.
But this is fun. You keep writing. We're gonna riff a bit.
You keep writing.
Right.
Don't stray from that. Stay
Don't
right
stay-
there in that.
You stay there. Silly.
Yeah.
What are
We
you?
have fun here on this podcast.
Oh, did we already talk about multiverse in our time there?
No, we didn't.
Let's talk about
Are
that.
you talking? Wait. You mean like not having to do with this?
No.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah. So we went to multiverse,
I went to multiverse.
which is a
Mm.
and I bought a lot of
relatively
books.
new shop. It's
Yes.
been around for a year, I think.
Yeah.
Up in the I was gonna say Northeast. It's up in
Germantown,
Cheltenham.
G-Town.
Yeah. G-Town. There it is. Germantown.
Germantown.
Right on what is that street? Germantown Ave.
I think it's
There it is.
Germantown.
Right down the street from Stagecrafters Theater. Which I know that personally.
You know that personally.
This
is not from multiverse. Sorry.
but it was a good time. You should definitely check them out. We were up there where Jamar Nichols was actually there.
He was there.
Signing some pages and signing some books. It was a great time. Definitely check them out and definitely.
And he signed it for us
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So it was
Somewhere
a really
in
good
there.
time.
to the Blerd bar.
To the Blerd Bar.
Jamar Nichols. That's what he wrote.
Sorry,
very heartfelt.
Me.
Yeah.
To the word bar. Me. Well,
It was very heartfelt.
So
My
your second
book.
book.
Yeah, your second book. While you were writing, we'll read it. We'll read
It'll
it.
be
Thank you,
to the
thank you.
blurb.
Me.
Khalil, me.
I should put that in there. I'm gonna do that to the next one. Somebody remind me. I'm gonna sign the next one.
Oh my
To the blurb bar.
goodness.
Me.
Yeah, that's
In
good.
very big letters.
Mustard.
That-
Mustard.
I wish I would have started that.
Oh man.
Oh, next.
So you have your second book. I don't know. Tell us about that process.
Oh.
Like, you kind of talked about it the first time you were here, and they can, look back and watch that.
And
Rewatch
that,
those.
that episode that's gonna probably be like right here.
Oh, he's
Go
doing
back
the
and watch
editing.
that.
Yeah. No, I just add that after you've done your part.
Okay.
Character backstory.
Yeah.
There it is.
There it is.
But yeah, so now what was different from between writing your first and writing your second?
The difference between the first and second book was how much I'd already had figured out. So you'll often hear me say that I took 10 years to write this. And that's because I first put out the first novel in 2024 and I graduated high school in 2014. And I started my first chapter when I was in high school. Fun fact, it wasn't all in high school. I started the first chapter and that was really what showed me. I have no idea where the hell I want to go with this story. So most of that time was concept development. And by the time that I'd finished the first one and then gotten it out, had been 4 years between finishing it, polishing it, and putting it out. 2 years after first finishing it in 2020, I'd completed the second one. After finishing the first one, literally that same day, I was like, oh, I have so many ideas. I want to just keep going. So that took me 2 years after and to finish and then polish. And I'd had so much figured out because I needed all of that to be figured out and thought out. World building, concept development. The plot is actually progressing and where I want to take this. To finish the first one properly, that by the time I went straight into the second one, it was like, I already know which direction that I'm going. So for right now, I would say I know the entire story from beginning to end. It's like I have the spine, the skeleton of the story. I'm just putting on, fine-tuning the muscles, the skin, other little details as I'm building this. Oh, wow, I kind of gave you so much just now, but I didn't tell you anything at all.
Appreciate it.
Wow,
don't worry about it.
You're gonna look back on this in 10 years and be like, "Oh, he told me this."
10 years?
How
How long do you think we got on this earth?
That's a good point.
Wow. Well,
I hope
only
longer than 10
35.
years.
I
hope longer than 10 years.
We got a president coming in the next 4 years.
Not that podcast,
different.
but I can. Yeah.
It could get real different. You might want to expedite that process.
That's a good point.
boy.
Well, as you guys are readers, it definitely won't be 10 years.
He was
pray
like,
not.
it's going to hit me in 10 years.
No.
I hope not.
It's just that looking
We'll
back.
be in the bunker of District 12 and
Yeah.
be like,
Coming to you live from a pre-recorded message.
Got it.
Sending this over shortwave.
It finally hit.
Oh
my God.
I got a lot. That's only because
That's
I
me
have
with
a
an
lot.
eye patch. You missing a limb,
Wow.
He lost an eye. You missing a limb. Your
That's
entire
your second
function
strike.
I'm sorry. That was crazy.
It was
He
crazy.
sacrificed a limb for you.
I know.
He took an
Well,
eye.
for
still-
me? For me? I don't know
Did
if
you
it
get
was
the
for
choice?
me.
Did you get the choice?
It wasn't
Listen,
for me.
multiverse means that both
good
things are
point.
true,
Oh.
right? Like you have all your limbs in one universe, and then in another universe,
It gets dark.
It's
yeah.
dark. I actually also want to question about the artwork for the second book.
Yes.
We see a tree, we see a golden snake, people looking at it. I feel like obviously it has something to do with everything, right? But like it's also
Like most covers do,
right? Like most covers do.
There's
but-
an allusion to something.
That's right. But one, did you use the same artist? And two, did you direct them in any way?
So yes, I did use the same artist. Her name is Kai. Her name is Crazed Kai on all social media.
Oh, we know who Kai is.
It's going to be
She's
plugged
super
in.
cool.
She's phenomenal.
Yeah.
And for this series, plan to use her for every cover because I kind of want to stay in.
Mhm.
I think that
Continuity is important.
Yeah.
listen, and the reason for that is because I spent so long finding the proper artist to properly depict black characters in a way that I was happy
That's
with.
fair.
And I found her. Fun fact: remember, the first book was done in 2020, and I didn't put it out until 2024. That was because of the combination of fine tuning the story itself and finding an artist just for my cover. And it took me 4 years, and I'm so glad that I did because I think that she is the perfect artist for what I'm looking for this series. So yes, I plan to stay with her. I did direct her in the artistic direction of the cover. Um, Fun fact: I'm not an artist, but for all of my covers and most of my artwork, I draw and sketch concepts, and I mean I color it. The cover that you're going to see, the release is December 1st on Amazon and Kindle Bookstore. Um, is a pretty version of the raw skin and bones that I sent her. And you will get actually a copy of that picture that I sent her in the end of every copy. I included it at the end of the book.
That's
so you can
smart.
see and that was actually her recommendation. She said, I really love what you did. The artwork is fire. She and I disagree on that. And that is okay. We don't have to agree to work together.
Art is
It's a
subjective.
beautiful
Art is
thing.
subjective. And not being
Some
an
people don't like
artist-
GNX,
you had to slide that in there, didn't you?
Callbacks are important on this show.
They really are on a good show. On a good show. And you see,
Comedy comes
callbacks-
in threes. We got one more.
Hey, so before I get kicked out, that's my last.
I get one more. I get
See, comedy comes callbacks. So that was actually her recommendation to show the audience what I do behind the scenes. Even I have an entire art book, and it's a fun fact. It's a lefty notebook. I don't know if you guys know that they have notebooks for lefties that
I'm
instead of
familiar with
opening from right to left, they open from left to right. My spine is on the right side. It's very weird. But I have
for your
sketch-
piece.
for
It's
my
your
piece.
I get it.
And
I understand.
I have sketches in that notebook from this series halfway through the book, including character concepts that nobody has seen, designs for plans that plans I plan to incorporate into the series. I have my maps. All of this has to make sense. It's all location based. So I need all of this. It's a brand new world that nobody's ever seen or anyone's ever been to. So I have to make sure that there is some level of scope that they can use to bring it all together. I have maps that I've sketched out. I've thought about how these different locations work with their ecosystems and things of the sort. I think about and consider how their culture plays into the locations and how their cities and city states are set up. So I have sketches of that, and she convinced me to start sharing that with some of the people who might be interested. So this is where that's starting. I plan to eventually get more of that private behind the scenes artwork and concepts out. I'm not really sure how to do that. I've been entertaining a Patreon. I've been entertaining it, but I feel like I need somebody to help me to upkeep it because my brain is just all over the place with ideas.
Oh, we familiar with that. Sorry, Patreon. We be doing better. Discord be popping sometimes. Then other times,
Also created a Discord.
You're like, editing. I think it's an honest, really quick.
Go ahead.
Crazy left, but I think it's very important to recognize that a fan base requires tending to.
Yes.
And if you want a fan base, you have to respect said fan base and also nourish and grow within that fan base.
It's a relationship
It's a relationship like no other. And I think we've got some fire barflies, and there's other barflies who really want to jump in and lock in with us, and then they're like, "But what have you done for me lately?" It's
I feel that.
I think it's a very transparent moment. I know you're like, how do I get this out? But I think it's very honest, even for your fan base, to know, like, not everything has to be monetized. At the same time, it's
This
also
requires
like you don't. It's also like trademark and copyrights. So you like, if I release it here and it gets out anywhere else, then I know one of my Patreon members did it, and then I mean,
yeah,
that's where I get the relationship. But I think even for new people to come in and respect. Because I love behind the scenes stuff. That's what brought me into nerd.
And I really want to share that with everybody.
That's Tolkien behavior, like maps and world building. The Silmarillion is literally Tolkien just being like, here's all these incomplete concepts. I'm gonna just make an encyclopedia, and it's unfinished works. It's all that stuff. So
I was about to say, if you just did like a sketchbook
Listen.
and like sold that, or
Okay, I am thinking about something like that. I cannot expand further on that. There's a character who in the second book, I'm not going to tell you who they are, but I'm planning to make a guidebook at some point of everything that you're learning, and it's going to be referenced to this character's little book.
there you go.
You'll see.
do we?
Go ahead.
If you read the first book, would you know this character?
No, not.
Oh, okay.
It
So
is
is
a
it
brand new
completely
character.
Okay.
There we go.
Because I was like, I have an idea of who that could have been
That would have, and I think I understand what you're talking about, but no, that would have been great.
then. Mm-hmm.
But no, this is
Yeah.
going to in the
Don't do it to yourself. Go read the book.
Go.
Why? Yeah, like mother.
December 1st. It is so the book is called Celestial Kingdom of Magic, The Serpent Oracle. It is the title, I promise you, is nothing that you expect the story to be about. It calls back old, unfinished, open-ended questions. It ties back in some storylines that weren't properly expanded upon, and it helps put some pieces together geographically. I do introduce a lot of new things, but things that when you take into understanding and scope really what world that I'm in, it's like, okay, I see how that makes sense. You got to remember. Okay, so here's how I'll explain it. Being an anime guy, sorry, no disrespect. Nah, there's this thing called time skips.
He just gets up and leaves.
Right. You gotta go.
The way he was like, no
That
disrespect.
was crazy.
I felt none until you said no disrespect. I was fine. You were like, being an anime guy. I was like, I'm over here.
Honestly,
And then you said, no disrespect. Nigga,
I just want
what?
to bring
crazy.
you
That's
in real
crazy.
quick
Right.
to push you
Right.
out.
You'd be like the only way I can really push him out and tell him to leave
Is by bringing him in first.
Like, hey, you want to come here real quick? You want a job? You're fired.
So honestly, I can't even say that because I do feel like this is a narrative device that has been used in several forms again of fiction.
Sure.
The time skip, the concept of the time skip.
I have a follow-up question.
Go ahead.
No. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. So, I personally feel as though in a lot of the media forms that we watch, the time skip is a dividing line. Pre-time skip is where we do a lot of the world building. When we are introduced to the series or the story, we have to be given the world in a way that we can understand. That's why they break down the power systems, why things work the way that they do, socioeconomic status, relations with higher or lower classes, and things of the sort to explain how the world works pre-time skip. You can't understand what post-time skip is for, I'm gonna get that in a minute, until you understand how the world works. After the time skip is where a lot of series authors or writers push the plot. You can't understand the plot. You can't understand why Naruto is the destined child, why his overcoming of Kurama's hatred and making friends with the tailed beast, why Luffy pushing towards fighting the world government, why Ichigo. You can't understand half of that until you actually understand how the word works.
I understood 80% of
That
the
was
references you made.
That was good.
And the way you just kicked me out the group.
I'm sorry.
Like, I'm looking
That
at
was
the,
crazy.
I'm looking
That
at the
was crazy.
camera. I was looking at the camera like, I know all these.
That was crazy.
You're looking at the
I'm
treehouse
sorry.
like, hey, I'm here though.
Right.
I'm here though.
Like,
Throw
all
the
the
ladder
things you're
back
saying,
down.
I get. Most of it. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
The only thing
That was
I was like,
crazy.
Luffy, I was like, I don't care.
That's
about
okay.
that.
That's
Yeah.
1,000 episodes.
Yeah.
I'll never
But go
feel
ahead.
about it in
I do
Khalil.
have a follow-up question.
Go ahead.
What is the process like when it comes to trimming the fat?
I'm glad you asked that.
Because you said time skip. So that means you're sacrificing character development for the sake of moving well, in a way, right?
Yes.
Like the cautiousness.
The training montage.
Right. But like the montage of it all, like we're going on an adventure. Like
Mhm.
Lord of the Rings doesn't do time skips,
Mhm.
right? Like you're very much in it,
9
feeling
hours later.
every step,
Yeah.
right? Like even when they change perspectives, you're like, we left such and such in this forest. They still in that forest,
Mhm.
and
You
I
gotta
think,
go back.
and I think with time skips, some concern themselves with the risk of what did you cut out to move the vehicle along quicker to catch everybody else up to
Because
that
some
point.
people would want to see whatever happened in the time skip.
Yes. Okay. I'm glad you asked that. Actually, that is how I view how a lot of series differentiate between the time when you are telling the characters about the world
Mhm.
versus when you really get to push home the plot.
Mhm.
Right now, I haven't done any time skips because I'm still in the phase where you are slow. I'll say this: if the book, I plan for this to be a pentalogy. For those of you who don't know, that's 5 books in a series. Like a trilogy is 3. I would say book 1 is 100% world building pre time skip.
Vocab.
I plan for I would say 2 is more like still 80% world building and like 20% of plot.
Okay.
So I haven't gotten to the point where I'm really cutting out any time. A lot of their and I was just looking at this the other day as I was reading it for the 7th time before I put it out. I'm sick of my own work. I want somebody else to read it and enjoy it.
I think I hear a lot of authors say that
I'm sick of it.
like they end up hating their own work
I'm so
because
tired
they have
of the
to
story.
reread it so many times before it gets out.
I reread everyone 6 to 7 times before I release it.
That's fair.
Because it's all me.
No, I get it, and because we edit videos, so like I get it.
I be going back and watching.
I
and I
get
be
it,
like,
but
"Oh,
like
this
when you
nigga
think about
again?
Over it.
Why he keep saying like? Why does he keep using that word?
This is frustrating. Very much so. I've
I'm like, how does he have fans? People watch this?
Yeah, fans.
sick of this guy. I'm sick of this guy.
Somebody
Cancel
cancel
this
this
nigga
guy
immediately. But that's just therapy.
Yeah,
You
I'm
know,
saying,
I need to go see somebody.
Yeah, because
But I mean, I think, but what's more the double edged sort of impressive and like oof, is that we do that with like depending on what video we're editing, 4 minutes to like an hour long.
Yeah.
But like a book is like
Not an hour
it's
long.
like, that's not a
It's not a
couple-
4-minute
That's
video.
a weekend.
It's not a TikTok
easily.
video.
Like
It's
do
not a
you
TikTok
guys,
video.
I put 22 hours on my laptop between 2 days to reach my deadline in time. I read 230 pages, not including the extra content. I mean chapters. I mean chapter 1 to the last chapter.
Mhm.
I put 22 hours in between 2 days to reach my deadline on time on my laptop.
Mhm.
I am sick of this.
Mhm.
Tired. I'm tired.
That's fair. But you love it enough to keep
I
push
do.
through and make sure that other people can love it.
I
I'm
do
pushing
so bad.
it.
And I think that's what's important, right? Like at the end of the day, people have to read it, and if they read it in a way that it feels like you didn't love it or love them enough to give it to them, then
They'll feel that.
you trash, bro.
And I refuse to be.
Yeah, this is your heart part 6.
That, callbacks.
I'm good at this. This is what I do.
That was good.
You
I'm
know.
not gonna lie, that was good. I appreciate that one.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm a good host. There's times where you could go back and be like,
I just got almost kicked out.
yeah,
For the second time.
You're like, why do they keep making this podcast? They're not good at it. But then there's other times where people were like, yo, that was a moment.
That was.
But enough about me. Back to you.
Yeah.
And forgive me, I don't really feel like you answered my question, but it's also because we had tangents. When it comes to the trimming of the fat process, right? Does it hurt you? Do these characters still live on somewhere in your head, even though you say you don't get spotlight right now?
Yes.
Is there a character that you're like, I'm sorry, you don't get this scene?
Just not for you. It's not your lane.
No, because I have to realize that So regarding the trim the fat question, first and foremost,
Mm.
I don't have to trim a lot of fat because of the fact that I am so focused. I know which direction the story is going.
Mhm.
I'm adding the little details in between.
Mhm.
So it's less that I have to trim, more I have to add when I'm like, okay, moving a little too fast. Like, what are they doing on the way?
Right.
Those 9 hours that you spend walking through the forest, I'm like, all right, I know what they're gonna do when they get there. Can they just be there already? And I'm like, well,
You got to garnish that
you
steak.
have to do that. And that is where the fun comes in because the plot is for the sake of people enjoying the story. The world building is for making it's where I get to enjoy the story. My
Okay.
crazy, brilliant, random ideas that make no sense.
Mm.
That's where I get to sprinkle in little plants, flora and fauna, ecosystems and culture, interactions between different races of people and beings and species. Seeing how one is prey or predator. Those little details are where I get to add in. So it's less fat that I have to trim and more fluff I have to put in. And I get to have the most fun in the
It's
fluff.
for the nerds.
It's for the nerds
It's for
because
the
there's
nerds.
gonna be a wiki one day where a kid is going, actually on this river, and I appreciate that. I want them to be able to do that.
Yeah.
I can't do that if I don't do the building. So it's for me because of my writing process. It's less that I have to trim and more fluff that I had to add.
I'm with it.
Dang, that was something else that I wanted to say. Uh,
Characters.
Right. Okay. So for me, one of the things that I love to say when people ask me this question or something that I feel like I can get back to this answer for is that when I create the characters, they exist and they're like people now to me.
Mm.
Yes, I make them. I
Mhm.
create their responses, their reactions, how they think and feel about things, how they view things and their perspectives. However, once I create a precedent or a pattern that is identifiable to a certain character, like, yo,
Yeah.
she's a femme fatale, or he's the hero that you can like, he's the Luke Skywalker of the story. When I create those characters and their personalities, I even have to follow that precedent in their interactions.
Mhm.
So I look at it as they are once I create them, they kind of start running off, and then I have to catch up to them because they're people. They function a certain way. They think a certain way. They have certain positions and places in society. So they're going to react to each other a certain way. They're going to speak or say something a certain way. You get what I mean?
Mhm.
So when it comes to not seeing people get spotlight, I know how I'm going to call back certain characters from 1 to 5.
Mhm.
You guys are only at part 2 or will be at part 2.
Right.
So you may think, hey, this character is not really brought in like that. I already have like backstories figured out for these people.
Right.
I know what they're doing and planning in the times that you don't see them on screen because I plan in the third book when I bring up this point that I need to be a major plot detail later, they will be referenced explaining what they've been doing in the last 2-3 months that I haven't seen them or they haven't been on screen.
Mm.
So I do feel that, but to me in my mind, because I'm not a reader, I suffer from remembering my position in relation to the readers where I can't reveal certain things sometimes for the story to flow the way it's meant to flow.
Your ways are not their ways.
My ways are not their
Sorry.
ways. It's okay. I have to remember that barrier sometimes. Like you guys can only know what you are up to being able to know.
Mm-hmm.
So I still have in mind all the things for all the characters. One of my greatest things that I'll say is I'm inspired by and pay homage to Ichiro Oda from One Piece.
Mm-hmm.
He brings back a lot of his characters. He brings back a lot of themes. There's even themes that one of the reasons I say pre-time skip is because a lot of times in series, authors don't have exactly how they want the entire story to work out. So they'll just be throwing shit out there pre-time skip, and then later, for the sake of continuity, they'll make it make sense.
Yeah, they gotta make it make sense.
There are themes in there that I'm just like looking back, knowing the writer that I am and who I've grown to be since then. I'm like, I hate this, but it's in there, and I'm gonna make it work.
Mm-hmm.
So those characters, yes, they exist, but with all due respect to my personal opinion, only to you guys because I know where they're at, where they're going to come back into. Even if it's off screen, they are doing something that I know they're doing because it's going to come back into play later.
There you go.
So, yeah, I feel that, but it's just like not really because I know in the back of my mind where it's at and where
Because
they're
you know
gonna
where
be.
you know where you at.
Yeah. You guys are gonna have to catch up to that as more come out in the future.
10 years.
Apparently, Bunker 12.
Well,
Yeah.
in my defense,
Josh got a handicap sticker, you know.
because one of the missing limbs. That's crazy.
Yeah.
In my defense, because of how much that I plan to put into the story, and I really want it to be good in quality. The next one will not come out next year. It will. I'm gonna put off 2 years and do that as a 2-year interval instead of one, because that is where that's the turning point. That's where Naruto realizes that the Akatsuki's coming after him. He needs to go to Jiraiya, or Luffy realizes he needs to go with. Not gonna spoil for you, but
Thanks.
Ichigo realizes, hey,
Because you would have to leave.
I would, and that would
You
be
would have
my
been
third
immediately kicked out.
strike. That's where Ichigo recognizes.
I don't even care. I'm fine over here. You can't spoil nothing for me.
1,000 episodes. I don't blame anybody.
Yeah, I'm current.
Current for all intents
I'm
and
current.
purposes.
You know, shoot.
Actually, that's a really
You
funny
know,
way to put it.
you ain't
That's
read
fine.
Avengers 1,000. I did. I'm good.
He's not wrong.
Yeah, it wasn't 1,000, but yeah.
The next one is really where he comes into where he needs to meet Yoda. He realizes he can't go past a certain point, and he has to train his. He realizes he has to fine tune some things.
You had to make it relatable to me. I see.
You know,
I was gonna say,
Master at work here.
is there a
I respect.
I'm taking another one for that.
I respect it. You know?
is there outside of that story shift? Is there a tonal shift? Because what comes to mind is
I feel like the tonal shift he said is in book 3.
No,
it's here.
Yes and no.
Okay.
No,
well,
no,
because
no.
it reminds me of Harry Potter. I think there was it was either movie 5 or 6 where it becomes very
Yes.
like
driven by the plot.
Yeah, I was like, whoa,
The
like
darkness seeps in. I feel like it's book 3 of Harry Potter.
it might be book 3, but I don't know which movie it is.
Don't
It's after the Goblet of Fire.
Yeah.
And they're
Yes.
like rebels or something like
Yes.
that. And like I
Order
was
of
like
the Phoenix.
maybe yeah.
Order of the Phoenix. Because
I was
the Order
like,
of the Phoenix was created to
whoa.
fight Voldemort.
Yeah.
Yeah, or he who shall not be named.
Right.
Yes, absolutely. 3 is where that tonal shift, where you finally get.
You sure?
Oh, this is where it all
I
happens.
really feel like Prisoner of Azkaban was book 3. And
I'm talking about the movies.
there's like murder starting to happen in book.
That was, okay. So that I can address. That type of tonal shift. Yes, this is that book. It gets dark. This book is very much darker than the first. However,
you sure? Because the first book, people died.
In mine,
I feel like there was people
I feel
died.
like that was more looking back.
Oh, go ahead. Back to your question first.
Because my thing is, the movie I'm thinking about is where it starts off when Harry Potter's like is in a coffee shop or something like that.
That was
that Goblet of Fire?
7. No.
Deathly Hallows?
Yes, when he's in a coffee shop.
It starts off with him in a coffee shop reading like a newspaper or something like that, and some girl gives him a number or something like that.
That's Deathly Hallows.
Yeah, that's Deathly Hallows.
What book is what
that's
movie
7.
is that?
That's 7.
That's the last
Part
one. Yeah.
Nah, this is
part 2.
There is definitely a tonal shift, and it's not Prisoner of Azkaban. It might be the movie after that.
Goblet of Fire.
Goblet of Fire. Goblet of Fire is where
but that's the tournament joint.
Yeah, and then at the end, Voldemort pops up, kills Cedric Diggory, and goes,
Yeah,
I'm back. I'm the
All right, what's after that one?
Order
of the Phoenix.
Yeah,
where all the
all
the sorcerers.
Is that what I was talking about just now?
Yeah.
Okay, then it was that one.
Okay.
So
it was that one.
We got it.
We got it.
The Serpent Oracle. This book is where the Prisoner of Azkaban, it gets darker, comes in, and you start to realize
that's where the tonal shift to me kicked in.
No, it was still
Prisoner
like
of Azkaban. I was like,
silly,
bro. No, because bro was like
Azkaban. When Azkaban was mentioned, was where
I got kids.
You're right.
Sorry.
When Azkaban was mentioned was when
you
we
won't
start
get a
to
fourth.
meet the.
At this point, it's like, hey, wrap it up.
Right.
Knock on the door. The light starts going off. I'm like, we in charge here. No, we are not.
You have no
power here.
Really, this is a borrowed space.
Yeah. And it's still my house, which is crazy. Anyway, yeah.
Prisoner of Azkaban was where the Dementors were started to be introduced.
Yeah.
And they became a haunting force throughout the entirety of the rest of the series.
it gets creepy. I
Yeah.
don't disagree with that. But there was something about
Because that's Gary Oldman, Sirius Black. Like that, all of that is dark.
there was something about the Order of the Phoenix where it was like, and maybe because the actors are grown now, like they're not
I
kids
think
anymore.
puberty
Like
happened.
Yeah.
Yeah,
in Order of the Phoenix
but,
for
like,
a lot of them.
Also the depiction, the way that the camera overtone is for the series, for
maybe
the
that
movies.
Yeah.
Goblet of Fire, yes, he was still young, and when he was still that younger version of himself, they still kind of depicted it in a positive, like a light visually
right. Like it's like, oh my
overtone.
goodness.
But when you
There was
switch to
it was
Goblet
warm
of
and it
Fire,
started getting cool. The tones, the color grading started shifting
yes,
to
to
a
dark.
cold.
Yeah,
Goblet
it
of
did
Fire
so
was
much.
like, or Order of the Phoenix was like, they might lose.
Parker
Like,
definitely darker tone.
like it was more like a
Losing
a
blacks.
spy film, not a spy film, but like spy military.
you
Like
mean.
we like in here, like we really like fighting this.
Yeah, there was like a militarization of
Yeah.
Of the positive
of the
source
of
wizards
the wizards.
Yeah,
I get
versus
that.
Voldemort's the Death Eaters. It was actually the Order of the Phoenix versus the Death Eaters. So that's a great comparison.
Because isn't that
That's
where
something like that.
what you call him dies in Order of the Phoenix, right? Not Snape. What you
Sirius
call him?
Black.
He dies in
Prisoner Azkaban, ain't it?
Goblet of Fire, don't he?
No.
It is
Sirius Cedric
yeah.
Diggory is the one who dies.
Goblet
He's the
of
other
Fire.
student who's competing. Sirius Black was
Yeah, he does.
Ain't nobody
Harry's
talking to you.
mentor. Yeah, shut up, Siri. Sirius Black was Harry's godfather
He was.
after his parents died, and then Bellatrix Lestrange killed him.
She does.
And what's the next one after Goblet of Fire? The Half-Blood Prince.
Yeah.
By the Half-Blood Prince, Sirius
Half-Blood
Black is
Prince
already
is
dead.
fire.
I didn't see that.
That's the werewolf guy. Speaking of which,
how inspired is your world by Harry Potter?
Not very much of what you've seen yet. Very much so, actually, but
Late,
not of what
okay.
you've seen.
Cool.
I will say, I wanted to strike a balance between magic that was natural born, like we see people use it without having to really practice it, like not Harry Potter,
Intrinsic
magic. Like Percy doesn't have to chant spells or he doesn't have to practice things. He uses.
He already
magic.
saw the Door of Truth,
but he's a. I wish Percy would be a monster, but thankfully he hasn't because he's already got enough feats. But yeah, he uses his magic without having to use an alchemic circle. So I liked that, and I wanted to strike a balance in one world where people had that ability and were able to still study and learn magic. So alchemic magic, if you are familiar with the series, is based on studying incantations and going to a school and being a study learned.
Yeah.
And fun fact, huge homage. Merlin is based on Harry. I don't know if people will be able to connect that, but he's supposed to be like Kai's right-hand man if Harry wasn't the main character and was like the sorcerer supreme and just
Merlin is based on Merlin in your book is based on Harry Potter.
When you see the vision, he's got a British
I
accent.
thought you were saying Merlin
like
the wizard.
Pendragon.
So that'd be
timeline. History says Tenet was
a little backwards. No, my Merlin.
You're actually the one that taught me, right? He's like, you're the one that taught me.
Not his personality, but his look was his look and the concept of the
special wizard boy
who's good at all the
But
magic.
it's not your movie.
It's not.
It's not your movie, so you gotta chill. I
and
feel it.
That's why I have to put Harry in like a player 2 type role.
Yeah.
It's just that I
legally you're allowed to do it. And
Yeah,
not
you
be
can do
not
whatever
be
you
sued,
want. It's
right?
your book.
But yeah, very much inspired by
Like
not the personalities, but the look and the British accent. I thought it was hilarious. But Merlin is a combination of Merlin, his forefather, and inspiration from Harry. So I hope people see that and get that because I'm not hiding it. I'm not hiding it.
This goes out to thousands of people.
Hey, SZA, who else did we mention?
SZA, her,
Kendrick.
If you're all watching this,
Janet Jackson.
There it is.
Janet Jackson.
Yeah.
That'd be the
Billie Eilish.
Taylor Swift.
You just mentioned a lot of people tonight.
You did?
Yeah. So yeah.
We'll tag them in the
post. We will not.
We're not gonna tag them in the post
for legal purposes.
That's a good point.
God. But lastly, where can people find your book?
Amazon and Kindle bookstore. I'm still starting out and budding, and I am not too proud. I'm on Amazon and Kindle. Super simple. You can find it. If you are a part of the Kindle book club, it is virtually free. So
Hmm.
all the more reason to go and look there. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
That's a simple find.
I like it.
It's cool. But wait, where can people find you?
People can find me at.
All of these links. Boop, 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 boop.
That's gonna save everybody some time,
Yeah, in the description where they were the last time
and probably
when you
the
watched
next
the
time.
last episode.
And if you went back to watch the last episode,
It's like, what? You didn't watch the last episode?
That's
Well,
crazy,
you gotta watch it now,
right? It'd be crazy if you didn't.
Right.
Thank you for stopping by. We appreciate it as always.
Always
thank
a fun
you for
time.
having me.
You know, obviously more content to come.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to it.
Apparently, pentology and shit.
Right?
So we
I
at
mean,
least got 5 more.
At least 5 more times.
I mean,
Ooh.
depending on the 10-year
Right.
like time skip. But
That wasn't necessarily for this series.
Oh, okay.
I will say about this, one of the beautiful parts of the callbacks, and again, I won't give that away to you, but if you read the story, when you see it, you will understand. It is one of the branchings for another series that I plan to put out.
Oh.
It is the
A world
seed
within
work.
worlds.
Oh, there's so much to be done.
I'm with it.
I can't wait
I'm
for.
sorry, my allergies are like crazy right now.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I'm
not like crying because I'm emotional.
I take it as you're just so
take it
fulfilled
as
by all
that.
Yeah.
this good news
Yeah.
of stuff to come.
Nah,
because you're
bro.
a
Good
fan.
news.
It is
Good
literally
news.
cat and leaves.
Tomato. Agree to disagree.
Sure.
I'm gonna go with my answer.
If it makes you feel better,
It does.
I am moved by everything that
That's
you're doing
beautiful.
for the community.
See, these are the fans that I need, guys. Really.
On the other side, in another multiverse, I am dying on the inside, and I just gotta embrace it. Yeah. But we thank you for watching. We appreciate it. You do us a big favor by just watching the video because it's free. You do us a big favor by sharing this video. You do us a big favor by liking and also sending us a comment. These are all things that you can do for free, and they would be wonderful gifts for Christmas for us because we'd appreciate it.
And the book would be a wonderful gift for Christmas for any
See?
young people in your life or anyone
See?
who likes young adult literature with
See?
magic.
Yeah.
So
And while Josh dances over there in the corner, squabble up. Y'all have a blessed night. Peace.